Sometimes parkour can be scary. Sometimes there is this one move you are very afraid to do. You have a commitment issue. You're struggling with the move for a long time and you just can't get yourself to do the move. Eventually, you face this problem. You are scared that if you do the move and fail, you might hurt yourself. And when you hurt yourself, you won't be able to do parkour for a while. But the thing is, if you don't do the move, you are already experiencing the effect of falling and hurting yourself. Why? Well, by not doing the move, you are not doing parkour. So you are doing the thing you are afraid of. The inability to do the thing you love. Parkour. Let's say there is not a commitment problem. You are trying a line and you just don't seem to get it. It might be a technical problem or you might not have enough power. But there is a problem in your way. Do you try to face the problem now or later? Do you decide to move on and do something else instead? Or do you keep trying the move over and over again until you might get it? Now let's say you are working on something. You might be working on your body by going to the gym. You might be learning something new about a topic. You're trying to master a language, or you're learning to get better grades for your study. Let's say you're doing all of these things, but besides that, you still have to go to work. You still have to do your home tasks, and you want to meet up with friends. When you're doing a bunch of things, the different things start to interfere with each other. You might not get enough time to do something, and that may lead to you achieving less than expected. But that's not even the worst thing. What are you going to do when you get in a car accident, or a worldwide pandemic starts and erases all your plans? How are you going to handle things that are out of your hands, things that unexpectedly interfere with your goals? What if life gets in the way? And what can we learn from parkour regarding this question? When life gets in the way of you doing something short term, you have a couple of things you can and should do depending on your situation. Firstly, fix the thing that has been interfering with your goals first, and then continue working on your goals. When you're trying to do a parkour line with a Kong pre in it, and you can't manage to do the Kong, isolate the problem and focus on the Kong first. It's important to eliminate the problems you're having before working on the things you love. Because if you don't do that, you will damage the efficiency of the goals you're trying to achieve. If you don't learn the Kong, you won't be able to create a smooth transition between the Kong and the rest of the line. You will not be able to create a flowy sequence. If life gets in the way, make life a part of the way. If there is this one move in parkour which you really suck at, maybe try and focus on that move a lot every session. I know it's hard to do something you find hard, but when you fight through the resistance, you might develop a new outlook on life or a new interest. Right now, I'm really bad at the Kong. I'm actually bad compared to everything else I do in parkour. And I'm surely focusing on this right now, but it feels like I will never be good at it. Well, then I think about my laché. I just realized this a short while ago. My lachés used to be absolutely terrible. For someone who is specialized at bars, that was a huge letdown. But then over months, I kept trying it and eventually I got pretty good at the laché. And now I do a lot of lachés in my parkour journey, in my whole experience. Now, how does this translate to other aspects of our lives? Well, let's say your financial situation is holding you back from doing the things you love. Focus for a bit on finding a way to get a hold of that. Like starting to earn passive income through investing, or by opening an Excel sheet and managing your finances. These things can actually be really fun, and sooner or later you might find yourself in a way better financial situation than you used to be in. And now your main hobby might be finding ways to develop your financial circumstances. Stanley, a fellow parkour YouTuber, sent me a quote out of the book The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday, which might make some things clear for you. That which impedes action leads to action, so the obstacle that blocks the way becomes the way.
This is what it is, okay? I said empty your mind. be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
What do you do in parkour when there is a wall in front of you blocking your way? You make use of the wall and jump over it. Or you do anything else, I don't know what your style is or whatever, but you use the wall. By the way, subscribe to Stanley, he is a smart guy, he makes very interesting parkour videos and you should definitely check him out. And finally, there's the option to give up. Sometimes you have to give up and try something else. This is a very hard choice to make, because most of the time you shouldn't give up. But short-term giving up can be very useful. Let's take a random parkour move again. If you're trying and trying for hours to get a move, you have to ask yourself, am I actually having fun? Am I making significant improvements? And is it worth my time to continue on trying this? If you have been trying one parkour move for more than 20 or 30 minutes, it has probably been enough. You would probably be happier and make more improvements if you give up on the move temporarily and focus on something else. What about giving up on a long-term goal? Most of the time you shouldn't, and to be honest, I don't want to be the one to tell you, you should quit your goals. If you are really considering this, the main question should be, are you still having fun? Not in all situations it is about fun, and sometimes you just have to do something. In that case, and also in the case of you having fun, but just thinking you will never get to something because it's a sweet time, I want to tell you something. Most people get successful in 7 to 10 years. That is 7 to 10 years of dedicated focus and commitment to one purpose. But some people get successful overnight. You might say, well, you don't know how much work is behind that overnight success. Someone might have been working for 7 years to finally gain the thing he wanted in one night. And so what? Someone does it really fast. That would probably just have been luck. Out of the 37 million YouTube channels out there, only 22,000 have more than 1 million subscribers. And most of them took 4 years to reach that. But some took 24 hours and some took 10 years to reach that number. It took 100 videos for Marquez Brownlee.
Fortnite Marquez Brownlee.
It took him 100 videos to get 1,000 subscribers. 100 videos. I hope it doesn't take me that long. I've been doing this for a while, but I can't expect anything from the world. I can only expect better from myself. Some important notes I want to give.
See, your problems are not going anywhere.
You either fix them or you accept the negative consequences they are going to give to you.
Do you quit and hope that life gives you a break?
Also, I want you to keep going at it. Keep trying. I know it's hard, but it will be worth it, believe me. Like, for the muscle up example, it's a very lame example, but it took me 3 months to learn the muscle up. And it is not a long time, but during those 3 months, I was not thinking I would ever be able to get the move. And now I'm learning the front lever and the planche. And the planche is going pretty well, but the front lever, I'm stuck at straddle front lever and I can't go on. But I'm sure that if I just train and train and train, I will surely be able to get the front lever soon. Thanks for watching, my friends. Subscribe, like, and comment your ideas about this topic, because I'm 16 years old, I don't have much life experience, and these are all the things, maybe not all the things, but these are a lot of things I figured out myself. And I'm sure a lot of you older people have more thoughts about this and some interesting things to say. Also, check out my Parkour Journey series, where I explain my thoughts and show my progression in parkour. Also, for fellow parkour YouTubers out there, I would love to get in contact and do something together. Message me in the comments or send me a DM on Instagram. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Stanley's channel. Link in the description. Again, thanks for watching. Tim has made a gesture, he's going to do it. Adrenaline pump.